Elementor is one of the top WordPress platform website builders. This video shows you how to install Elementor free, so you get the experience and understanding of how the software operates. There are many videos on Elementor on YouTube that can also help. I'll be making a pro version of this video later. The traditional website can look a little bit of a challenge. It's not that exciting. It's not likely necessarily to appeal. So can we actually improve the design? Can we actually make it a little bit more interesting in the way we set it out? Well, the answer is yes, by introducing a plugin that is well known to many WordPress users, and it's something that is really dynamic. Let me introduce you to Elementor. I'm going to take you into the free version first, which will make the opportunities for us considerably better than they currently are with the site we've just been introduced to. So we're going to activate the plugin there, and what we're going to be able to see is some of the opportunities and designs and aspects of the site we can see that might change. So straight away, just by adding this particular dynamic to Elementor, we have a completely different design to our site. It looks immediately more appealing, which is really encouraging. So just on the free site, there are some advantages to the design and layout. When we go in, we should be clicking on these buttons here. In our features section, we can activate a whole bunch of different aspects of software. And on top of that, when we go into the template section, here we have a kit library. Now, you can see I've already used this particular setup. Let's have a look at the domain. We might wish to put, for example, a C there, ceramic, I suspect, but we could also see how this layout's set up. Additionally to that, we have additional pages. So we have an about section, and we can see exactly how this will look beforehand. We also have workshops. You can see how aspects slide in even on this basic of pages. So we also should note, when we're looking at these designs, some additional aspects. We can look at the site that we're about to look at, maybe an install, in both tablet and mobile format to see exactly what it's going to look like, and that's really helpful. So we've applied the kit, and that's fantastic. Back into our library, I just want to highlight some things straight away. The first three images, or first two images we can see, are the basic images, basic designs. If we upgrade to Pro, we have additional designs that are available. We also have the option of something called a wireframe. Wireframe has the advantage of having not got the colours, but gives you the option of just straight away taking a design like this and then adding images separate. So you can add the images, you can add content, etc., and that can be very, very helpful. So this is the first aspect to our site, and I'm just going to go directly back into our setup to highlight some of the other things that we may wish to take some note of within Elementor. So once you actually have something like this, you can add posts. If you are using a post, you can also edit using Elementor once it's set up. So test 1 can be edited, and we can add all the content in. We can add something in called a flex box, and you have all sorts of different shapes. So we can add one shape like that, and then below it we could have a second shape like that. Now that might be where, for example, you could just click on this button here and you could add your image, and by clicking that button here you can add a header, and I go up here and I can then add a little bit of text, maybe just there. In this instance, your top box here is your header. To your left you see the option of saying my title, and here we can add my content. Now I've done videos previously on adding different aspects to it, but you can see straight away, if you were to go in there and say pick this gentleman here, you might want him to be looking the other way, for example. So if we do 90 degrees right, or maybe flip vertical actually, and then we can go left, I think it is. Yeah, there we go. So if we add him in here, oh, we should have saved that, shouldn't we? Never mind. Just stick that in there. You can see straight away the image and the content. This might be something very useful for the layout of the design you're going for. So that's something else worth considering. Okay, so I'm just going to post that. Basically just the content, etc. And we can then see, as we come back in down here through to templates, we can see the theme builder. Now we can actually set every single page and post and product and have one setup for each one layout. Let me explain. With the upgrades, you can actually go into here and change the whole layout. This is something that you need to have a pro account for to do. So when you're looking at that aspect, worthwhile doing it if you want to have the layout on every page the same. I'm going to be creating a video specifically on this area to show an example. So with an upgraded version, you can see there's a lot more you can actually do. I'm going to be taking you into another video that will actually look at the upgraded version of Elementor. Thank you.